organisation a été choisie par tirage au sort. Et donc, notre première startup ce soir, Protect You. So I would like to invite its CEO, Michel Juneau-Katsuya, to join me on stage to present the project. Are you ready? Vous êtes prêts?
On est prêts.
Alors, c'est à vous.
Merci beaucoup. Bonsoir. Security, we'll talk in English for the international audience. Security has been with the human beings from the beginning of time, but security also is the reason why we got together to form society and to form cities. And we hope that the city leaders will help us when a crisis happens. But city leaders need information, need to know what's going on in order to be capable to be empowered and take the decision. Our young startup has accumulated over 200 years of not only guys who can talk about security, guys who were on the front line to talk about security. Now, and to do security. What security is, what Protect You is about? Protect You is a secure mobile web application that is capable to have a bidirectional and geolocalization at the same time to inform public security about in real time what is going on exactly. Now we're capable to work outside and inside. To our knowledge, we're the only company that has developed the technology to be capable to work also inside a building. We are capable to sort of bring the information to the authority in a secure manner, in a real-time manner as well. Now, how does it work? Basically, it works with what 80% of the population has, which is basically a cellular phone. It's an application that allows the citizen to be capable to communicate directly with the authority. Now, that prevents the authority to have to buy some equipment. Second element as well is that the authority have a dashboard that goes on any computer that allows them to be capable to see a region, to locate exactly where the crisis is taking place. Within the region, we are capable to segregate zone. Those zones will be capable to send, or we will be able to send to those zones information and specific information for the people affected in those zones. We can create several zones. Not only that, on real life appears as well the people that have downloaded the application. Now, if we work inside, let me use the example, for example, of an airport. The airport in Montreal has 18,000 employees, 6,000 per shift. About 500 people are in charge of security. We know, unfortunately, with the terrorist incidents we've seen around the world, that airports have been victimized quite often by terrorism. What we can do is that we ask the employee to download the information, and now suddenly per shift, instead of having 500 people that are scattered and peppered all over the place, you have 6,000 people, 6,000 pair of ears and eyes that can look and work for you. These people, if they notice something, they can take their cellular phone. Even if they're not trained in security, they're capable to detect if something is wrong. Automatically, when they send the alert, their video lights up, their sound lights up, their geolocalization lights up. On the dashboard of the authority, you see exactly who is where in real time. You can send messages to specific individuals and send them and see them moving towards a crisis zone where it's happening. At the same time, if it's worse and you need to evacuate, the 6,000 people that had downloaded suddenly becomes your helper, and the critical mass that you accumulated, it can be somebody who's selling slices of pizza in a restaurant. They are capable to gather their clients and go in the direction that was communicated through the information. So this is really a superb technology that is capable, and it needs no equipment, basically, just needs a license to be capable. It's extremely sort of cost effective. In that perspective, like I said, we are now able to sort of locate and to do geolocalization inside the building, and we're very, very proud to announce that we have been capable to integrate in our platform another startup that is in competition with us tonight, Real Active, that came out with this technology that we are now capable to merge together in order to do that. So I think this is a first also in this environment where two startups in the same competitions are capable to merge for the first time in that perspective. So in real time, you need this information. You need us right now. Thank you.
Merci. ça va être le temps à nos experts de pouvoir poser leurs questions.
En français.
En français, en anglais.
I'll go ahead with the first question. Thank you for your presentation. How is the information that is retrieved from all of these cellular phones then centralized, but more importantly, analyzed and then sent back to the operations?
We have the capability to segregate the information. If the information should be directed to a specific department, it can go directly to that department without having necessarily to go to the control center. So this segregation is performed within the system that we have created, which is capable. The intelligence, the production of intelligence, which is basically information plus analysis that becomes the end product of intelligence, will need to be built within the parameters that our client will give us. So if the clients, like an airport, for example, wants to have certain specific, then we will be again capable to segregate the information to empower the decision maker, because the sole purpose of intelligence is to empower decision makers, and that's at the end what we need to be capable to produce, which is all this information coming from the public to be capable to segregate what is good information and eventually good intelligence.
Ariel, Alain?
Très belle présentation, merci. Je voulais savoir, je ne suis pas sûre d'avoir compris, c'est qui gère l'information des gens qui sont dans l'emplacement qui est pris par la crise. Je voulais savoir comment est-ce qu'on fait pour traiter cette information, puis s'assurer qu'il n'y ait pas un sentiment de peur qui est créé dans la foule qui est là. Comment on fait pour gérer ça?
Vous parlez de l'information qui arrive du public vers le central? L'information qui arrive du public vers le central nous arrive comme elle nous arrive, un point c'est tout. Le système va arriver à faire une ségrégation de l'information pour la rediriger vers les unités nécessaires ou les unités responsables. À partir du moment où on a réussi à sélectionner quelle unité doit l'avoir, on peut ajouter une autre couche où on transforme l'information raw ou l'information crue qui nous arrive pour la transformer en forme de renseignement, pour aider les décideurs à prendre des décisions. Maintenant, cette information n'est pas distribuée à tout le public. C'est le public qui rentre en contact avec le centre de contrôle. Mais le centre de contrôle a la capacité de pouvoir rediriger des informations à un individu, à des groupes ou à des zones complètes. Donc, si on a comme une situation où, admettons, on a une contamination de l'eau et on a besoin, dans une certaine région de la ville, de faire bouillir l'eau, on n'a pas besoin de prévenir l'ensemble de la ville. On peut avoir directement accès aux gens qui sont dans une certaine zone et prévenir ces gens-là et s'assurer qu'ils ont, et avoir une réponse pour s'assurer qu'ils ont bel et bien aussi reçu l'information.
Merci.
Moi, j'ai une question plus sur maintenant les villes. En tout cas, il y a beaucoup d'institutions qui peuvent avoir déjà des applications qui existent déjà, où elles gèrent une partie de leur gestion de crise ou de la gestion de la ville. Est-ce que votre solution, application, elle peut, et comment elle pourrait s'intégrer? Est-ce qu'elle peut s'intégrer dans des solutions déjà existantes? Est-ce que plutôt que de créer peut-être une application supplémentaire?
Notre application ne devient pas une application qui se dessine au-dessus des autres. On s'intègre à l'intérieur, voire même on peut aussi amalgamer et rentrer dans le traitement de l'information.
Mais merci beaucoup, Michel. Je pense qu'on peut l'applaudir.